Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about music, modern day music, and how it relates to To Kill a Mockingbird. So, when I think about music relating to To Kill a Mockingbird, I think of Eminem, the modern day rapper. Now, some people don't know about his life, but he actually grew up in Compton. And Compton is a very prevalent black society, and as a white boy growing up in Compton, he was always degraded and made fun of for his race. And he tried to rap in the black neighborhood, but they always would make fun of him and beat him and stuff and say he would never grow up to be anything great. But today, he is one of the most influential rappers in the world, and he has sold so many albums. And when I listen to his music, his lyrics are very inspirational as well, because it tells a story of his past life, how he didn't let anything faze him. He rose up even though he was pushed down, and his lyrics are inspirational, but also I feel like his tone and his mood kind of push the song along too, because when he sings, people may think like he sounds really angry and mad and really depressed and stuff, but I think he feels more of hopeful and courageous, because he stood up and came back from his poor background, and he just gives it all he's got when he's singing. And yeah, Eminem is a true face of courage, and he should be looked up to, even in today's society he is looked down upon, because he might be considered a bad guy, but in the inside he's not a bad guy. So I feel that Eminem relates to Kill a Mockingbird because he reminds me of Atticus, because Eminem, he was degraded as a child. No one believed in him, but he still kept going. He believed in himself, and he believed what was right. Just like Atticus, he kept going even though people kept making fun of him and accusing him, mocking him. And he pushed on for what he knew was right and kept going and going. And also, Eminem kind of reminds me of Boo Radley in a way, because Eminem, when he was growing up in Compton, he was a white boy growing up in a black neighborhood, and they would always kind of shun him to the side, and he was always thought of as not important, because what's a white guy gonna do in a black neighborhood? He can't rap because they keep stereotyping him. He's not gonna rap. Also, I think Eminem kind of reminds me of Boo Radley in a way, because Eminem, as a child, he was always shunned to the side because he was white, and of course white people couldn't rap in black society because it was a stereotype, white people can't rap. And then Boo Radley, there were rumors about him, he was also stereotyped, and people just didn't care about his feelings and didn't care about what he thought about. They just cared about themselves. And I think that Eminem, when he grew up and became a rapper and showed everyone what he was made of, he kind of broke out of his shell. And like Boo Radley, he came out of the house, and they both showed who they really were in society, and society just, their minds were blown, and they were just, all preconceived ideas were just thrown out the window. So Eminem reminds me of Atticus and Boo Radley in a way. Thank you.